Yo, what up YouTube? Sal Toyolgist back at it here. Got a what's sold again. I'm gonna try to do this a little bit more often. I think if I could do it in just like, you know, 5 or 6 items to keep the videos short, it's gonna get to the point. It's gonna give you the option to give you new resources every few days so that you're on the lookout for other things. Again, me and my wife decided to do this content for a couple reasons, and the majority of the reason here was just to say, hey, look, this has been a supplement to our daily income, and we want to help out. We have family that is always saying, hey, what are you doing? How are you making money? Are you making ends meet? Do you need any help? Friends as well, you know, sometimes I see struggle out there financially, and I want to share. I want to be able to let them also provide for their families a little extra, a little fun money, part-time maybe, down the road end up being full-time, you know, with this knowledge that we've learned over the last couple years. And again, it's nothing major. I know that there's a lot of videos out there, a lot of great YouTubers that post a lot of great content, but nothing against anybody out there whatsoever. My focus is to really dial in certain smalls, things that really, you know, are you really gonna focus on this? These things, you know, it's like, you know, just let's this is small stuff, but you know, VHS, right? A toy. So a lot of these things are readily available. You know, there's things that you can definitely find all the time. And that's what I want. I want to be able to provide knowledge of what we do for my friends, for my family, and why not you guys? You know, if I'm going to do it, I want to be able to provide that information for everybody. And it's not rocket science. I'm not reinventing the wheel. I might not be telling you anything new, but there are a few people out there that, and I had this last night where my friend said, man, I don't know how to do this on the computer. I don't know how to, like, I want to do that and be able to do this like part-time on the weekends. I don't know how to do some of these things, dude. How do you ship that? And what do you do when you, like, all that stuff? And that's like, give me an idea. Give me like, you know what, dude? I'm going to put this on a video. I'm going to do a couple videos, and I'm going to say, hey, look, here's how you do it. From step one, you find it, you source it. All right, great. Step 2, clean it. You know, step 3, take pictures, good pictures. How do you take pictures? Here's how you do it. Here's how you write a description. How do you weigh it? I'm going to show you a scale, what I do, how I do it from, you know, sourcing it to the scale. Okay. And after you weigh it out, what do you do? Well, okay, let's figure out, you know, the shipping information. All right. And then after that, what do we do? How do we store it? Where do you store it? How long do I keep it? It all depends, you know. It could sell right away. It could take a week. It could take a month. It could take a year, 2 years maybe. But you got to look at it like this. You got to wait for the right person that's going to want this bag, right? The right child that's going to want this to add to their existing collection. Maybe they're going to Disneyland, decided, yeah, you know what? I don't want to pay $40 at Disney Park. So let me buy a couple of these that are pre-owned, but in awesome condition, right? That's what I'm trying to, the circle of life. Okay. The circle of life is what I'm trying to also continually show in these videos. And let me show you something over here. So couple episodes, and yeah, you know, this is pretty hectic here, but it's my pile. You know, this is where I kind of figure out what do I keep, what do I do, how do I break it out. So again, you know, these things here, you know, they were at the Goodwill bins. What are they, right? So I'll put up some information here on the screen here in a second, but these are for wrestling mats, toys, right? It goes around the mat, and they're rings, buckles, the rope. So a child breaks theirs when they're playing. and they go to mommy, where am I gonna, I need a new one. Mommy's not gonna wanna buy a new ring for 60, 70 bucks, right? It's like, man, you just ripped the rope or you broke this little part here. So what are they gonna do? Usually they're gonna go to eBay, you know, to look for parts. Hey, you know what? Here's somebody selling a replacement ring, just the buckles and the rope for 15, 20 bucks. Seriously, this is like maybe $1 to me at the very most by weight. How do I know that? Because when I weigh my stuff, here's what I do. I turn on my scale and then we put this on there. Check that out. Okay. That right there is 6 ounces. 6 ounces. So I've done the math. For me, the easiest way to figure out items on all my stuff so that I know like how to sell them is I took the $1.29 per pound, okay? I divided it by the 16 ounces in a pound, okay? I'm a culinarian, so obviously I know my measurements well. My mind's, that's another thing. But anyways, so 16 ounces in 1 pound. You divide that $1.29 by 16, you get 8 cents. So anything here is 8 cents per ounce. And that's how I look at all my items. I look at it by the ounce, okay? Because then you're gonna show, well, how much is that to me? If I go to the bins, how much is that gonna be? All right, well, we'll take this, go back to the scale, put it on there to weigh it, and you can see that's shy of 5 pounds. So that's easy math, right? So now it's okay, well, it's 5 pounds, so 5 times $1.29, it's gonna give me, I'm gonna be around, what are we gonna be around? I guess I gotta use the YouTube math up here somewhere. But whatever that is, 5 times $1.20, even 5, it's probably like 7.14-ish, something in that area, 7 and some change. So I know that I'm in it for $7. So as long as I look on eBay and see that this is gonna be at least a $20 deal, I'm okay with that. I rescued it from the landfills and I'm gonna get it to the right child. A child that will still want to use and abuse this and play with it and break it down till it's no longer usable. And that's what those toys are for. And I think that's why I wanna do what I wanna do with this channel and content, is to tell you guys, you don't have to go for the gold. You don't have to go for those bangers, as they say. You don't have to have the vintage 1960 shirt that's worth 300 bucks to make it worth a trip to the Goodwill, right? You don't need that, you know? Here's a great example. Here's $25 that I sold. Here's, I don't even remember what I sold this for, but you'll see comps on it. I'll talk about it. I'm just showing you this, but I'm gonna sit down and I'll show you numbers as I always do. This bag sold, this VHS sold, right? This Star Wars wasn't from the Goodwill bins, so, but I'm showing you another avenue too. I had something that somebody wanted from the bins, so I got it for pennies. And I always say, hey, if it's local, I'll take, you can buy it or things are up for trade. So this guy came up to me and said, hey, you know what? I got a whole bunch of Star Wars figures that I don't want, you know, but I really want that cool thing that you have. And I don't remember what I traded him, but it was worth like $100. And it was another action figure. And he was like, dude, will you trade me these? Like he gave me about 8 of these, different ones, but he gave me 8 of these for that one figure. And literally, I think I was in it for no more than $2, you know, conservatively. I was in it for $2 for that item that I found, and he gave me this. So I always say, if people don't have money, I want to be fair with them. If they want something I have and they have stuff laying around that they don't care about anymore, let's trade. If it's local, let's trade. Guys, you know, I'm just trying to like help people out too. It's not all about money. It's about trying to help people out, give other opportunities, and in trading, you come up with some stuff. And what I mean by that is like, so my investment was $2 in that figure, and I got 8 of these. This is the second one that I've already sold, and I sold this for 30 bucks. And that other one, I sold it for 30 bucks. So it's just the power of trading. It's just the power of trading, okay? So keep that in mind. But back to what I was talking about with the replacement, this stuff, you know, it was 48 cents to me, and I could post this up and get 15 bucks. But I also know that I'm helping a parent get this cheaper to their kids, folks, right? I'm gonna make money on it, and I'm not gonna make crazy money on it, but I'm gonna make money on it. All right. Even if I sold it for $5, $10, I'm still gonna get money, but I'm helping a child out there that broke their set. You feel me? That's the whole point of this. Guys, once again, if the content is something that you like, comment below, hit the subscription. I'm gonna put out new content. Thumbs up, whatever you wanna do, cool. If you don't wanna do it, I'm okay with that too. Just as long as you watch and you learn, we're good, right? So again, be kind, rewind, and much love up there. Have a good one.